Hey everyone, I just wanted to do this quick video to show you what the green folder coming home looks like today. So this is the folder that you would have gotten if you came to our Soaring Eagle night. So let's kind of dive into it to figure out what everything is. So your child's name is at the front, and there is a number on the back of this folder. That number is very important because it gives you your data, and I'll show you that in just a second. So if you look, in the left side, left pocket, then you have our school data and our classroom data and our grade level data. So let's start off with this one right here. So this is our math fast test. And the math fast we take 3 times a year, in the fall, the winter, and then again in the spring. In the purple, it shows you what our grade level average is. Our grade level is 17 items per 10 minutes. And that means that our children on a grade level can average out to compute 17 multiplication, division, and 3-digit addition and subtraction items within 10 minutes time. Our goal for the winter was 22, so we were a little bit under that. And that should say items right there. But third grade spring goal is 28 items per minute. So if you see, the purple line is on average where our kids are at our school. The green is our goal, and our blue is our goal that we're going to have for the springtime. The number on the back of your folder will correspond to one of these numbers here. That way you can see what your child did versus what the other children did in the grade level. Okay. This is a computer-based test. They have to compute different math problems. So that's how that one works. This one is our words per minute, and if you can see over in the top corner is your chart. So you have 92 words per minute is our average. Our winter goal was 138 words per minute, so we were significantly below. Our goal for the spring is to be at 151 words per minute. So again, the number on the back of your folder will correspond to one of these numbers here. You'll look and see where your child is compared to the classmates' average, to our winter goal, and to our spring goal. Okay, so you can just take a look at that. There's also map data inside of your folder. I cannot share the map data on the screen because your child's name is plastered all over it. But if you have any questions on it, please feel free to let me know because that's really important. I will send you out the link again to look over the practice problems so that you can see exactly what it is your kid is taking, okay? So I will add that to this as well. So your question might be, okay, well, my child's, they scored XYZ. I want them to score ABC. What can I do? Well, in our packet, in our folder, we have the right-hand side that has a bunch of different activities that you can do. So let's take a look at this one. So the first one that you have is the orange cards. What you could do with these orange cards is cut them out. You can play different games with them. You can see how many words, these are sight words, so how many third grade sight words can your child read within 1 minute, and keep on quizzing and see how much, how many more they can add to their words per minute. You can also play war or slapjack with it. You cut them out, put them in a stack, shuffle them, put them in the middle, flip them over, hit the table, who can read it first. You could also make these cards hang up around your house, and in order to, get an extra 5 minutes of video game time, they can go read each word to you or something like that. I mean, just however you all want to do it. Maybe you have these in the car, and on the way to and from school or the grocery store or something, you're having your child read these out loud. Whatever works for you and your family. But I wanted to give you guys the 3rd grade sight words, so that way you all can work on them at home. Now, this is not the end-all be-all word list, but here are some of the most common ones. Okay? The next one is a game that's called Don't Say It. So it has the directions of how to play, and it has some game tips on the back. Now, you have all of these yellow cards. These cards are vocabulary words that your kid should know. These are, looks like the house and food cards. And then you have a blank deck, so if you want to add more cards, like maybe the vocabulary cards or maybe some spelling words, whatever you want to do, you can add to your deck. So you're going to cut all of these out. You will lay them face down on your game card section here. And you can set a timer or you can do it without a timer. It depends on how, depends on you and your family, however you want to do it. You have rules to kind of like guide you, but you don't have to stick to those rules. That's the fun thing. This game is like taboo. So let's say that I want to say the word table, or I want my partner to say the word table. Well, I can't say the word sit, chair, dinner, or wood. That makes this really, really hard. So I might say, this is a rectangular piece of furniture where people eat breakfast. I might also say that it rhymes with fable. And so then the other person has to try to guess table. And if they get it right, then they get a point. And you just keep adding points. You do as many as you can until the time runs out, or however you all decide to do it. And then at the end you add them up. Whoever gets the most points wins. And you can see that you can have multiple rounds and see, add up all the sections and see who wins the big one. So there's that game. You have, I put the scorecard in a paper, gosh, I can't talk, sorry, a plastic sleeve. So that way you can use dry erase markers. You're each getting 2 dry erase markers, 1 of each color, so that way you all can write on here and then you can erase it. And you can just use this over and over and over again. All right, so then the next one that you have is array capture. And let me show you how that works real quick. So what you're going to do is you're going to roll the dice. You're going to get these cool little dice things to take home. And then I'm going to say, okay, 5 by 2. So I'm going to go down 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And I'm going to say 5 times 2 is 10. And then the other player is going to roll. And they're going to use the other color. Okay, we're doing 5 by 4. So that's 5, 1, 2, 3, 4. And then when all of it's filled up, you'll count your color and see who has the most points. All right, so if you have any questions or you want to know how you can adapt them to make them more appropriate for your child, just holler at me and we will get you the notes that you need. Thank you so much.